like the deities for the sense organs and things like that. Those, those kind of things I may skip.
Okay.
I may
No problem.
run through. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Hari Om Balaji.
Nana, it's live on YouTube. You can get started.
Okay.
You can put your video on. I'll spotlight you. Are you going to keep your video on or off?
Video may kind of subdue the audio. That's why I have been switching off.
Okay. Okay, no problem.
Yeah. Brahmanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sudrusham Tattvamashyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami Shruti Smruti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Padam Shankaram Loka Shankaram Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Krutau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Vande Guru Paramparam Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Chaiva Tato Jayamudirayet. Ada Tattva Bodha. We are taking up Tattva Bodha today. It may go on for a week or a little longer or a little shorter. I'm not sure. It depends on how we go forward. Tattva Bodha. What is Tattva Bodha? Tattva is what? The truth. Truth of who? Truth of yourself. Tattva Bodha. That is the knowledge that this text contains regarding the truth of yourself. Who are you? Is the question. So the truth revealed to answer that question is this Tattva Bodha. Tattva Bodha is a Prakarana Grantha, a small text which gives a lot of information regarding the terms used in the Vedanta Vakyas. And this is done by Shankaracharya. And this is like a Guru Shishya Samvada. For any knowledge to take place, there is some giver of knowledge that is required. That is the Guru. The bestower of knowledge is the Guru. Now, who is the Shishya? Shishya is you and I. Shishya is Shikshana Yogyaha, the one who is fit to be taught, the one who has the necessary qualifications, necessary disciplines, and necessary Shraddha to be taught. That is a Shishya. Guru Shishya Samvada is the Tattva Bodha Prakarana Grantha. How it starts is, any Grantha will have an invocation. This invocation in this text is, Vasudevendra Yogindram Natva Jnana Pradam Gurum Mumukshunam Hitataya Tattva Bodho Vidhiyate. This Tattva Bodha is going to be unfolded for the sake of mumukshus and for the hitardhaya of mumukshus. And how do we start this? We prostrate to Vasudeva. Vasudeva Indra Yogindram. Amongst the yogis, he is the Indra. He is the Supreme Yogeshwara. Vasudeva. Vasudeva is Kitaya. Vasudevendra Yogendram Natva. Natva means Namakrutva. Namakrutva means prostrating, saluting, paying our respects, bhaktya, shraddhaya, natva. Natva Jnana Pradam Gurum. He is the one who is the bestower of Jnanam. And he is the Guru. He is not a small Guru. He is the Jagat Guru, like the Bhagavad Gita has revealed. Shri Bhagavanuvacha. In that Shri Bhagavanuvacha, that Bhagavan indicates the sixfold great qualifications, and the Shri indicates Jagat Guru. To the Jagat Guru, Vasudevendra Yogendram, Natva Jnana Pradam Gurum, Mumukshunam Hitardhaya, Tattvabodha Abhidhiyate. Now, this Jnana Pradam, the one who is the bestower of knowledge. Now, why do you want to have any knowledge? Knowledge of an object, supposing you want to have. You are called what? You are called the Pramata. And the object is called the Prameyam. And the process of obtaining knowledge of the Prameyam, that is the object of knowledge, is called Pramanam. Pramanam is the means of knowledge. The means of knowledge will establish the Prameya, that object, in proper way to you, who is called the Pramata. Then the Prama, the knowledge, takes place. This is how the words are. Prama is knowledge. Pramata is you and I, the one who is wishing to know Pramata. And Prameyam is the very object of knowledge. Prama is the knowledge. Pramanam is the means you operate to have the Prama of the Prameyam. The means you operate is what? Supposing there is a flower or there is a pot. The flower or the pot will have to be identified by who? By the combination of the eyes and the mind. Eyes alone and mind being very absent, uninterested, it does not help. Okay? Mind being alert but eyes not working also will not help. The eyes will have to pass on the input of the flower or pot to the mind, and the mind must codify as to what it is based on its a priori knowledge which is resident in the Chittam. That is how the knowledge takes place. This kind of a knowledge regarding yourself, the truth of yourself, is going to be revealed by this Tattvabodha Prakaranam. And who is going to reveal? The Guru is going to reveal. And who is that Guru? The Jagat Guru is Vasudeva, Hitaya. But Shankaracharya is paying respects to that Jagat Guru and starting this text. So the Guru is the Shankaracharya, Sishyas are you and I. Okay? Mumukshunam hitardhaya tattvabodha vidhiyate. Now, sadhana chatushtaya sampanna adhikarinam moksha sadhana bhutam tattva viveka prakaram vakshyamaha. This is the Guru Vakya. What is the Guru Vakya? Sadhana chatushtaya sampanna adhikarinam. Sadhana chatushtaya, the fourfold sadhana qualification, sadhana chatushtaya sampanna qualifications, adhikarinam. The adhikari is what? The person who is qualified to receive this knowledge. The one who is qualified to receive this knowledge is called an adhikari. How does he qualify to receive this knowledge? By acquiring the sadhana chatushtaya, the fourfold sadhana sampatti. When he acquires that, he becomes an adhikari. And to him, to the Shishya, when this is conveyed, this knowledge is conveyed, moksha sadhana bhutam. Why is the knowledge conveyed? Because it is the one which will propel that Shishya into moksha arhata, moksha sadhana bhutam, tattva viveka prakaram vakshyamaha. In accordance with the discriminative knowledge of tattva viveka vakshyamaha, we are going to unfold. Yes, please.
Please go ahead, Nanaji. It was Dr. Brahmaras, I think by mistake.
Okay. Tattva viveka prakaram vakshyamaha. In accordance with the discriminative knowledge of the tattva viveka, we are going to unfold vakshyamaha. Vakshyami means we are going to tell. Tell is what? We are going to unfold the truths of the reality of yourself. Sadhana chatushtaya is mentioned here. See, in all this, whatever the Guru says, there are some technical terms, sadhana chatushtaya. This is not known what it is. So Shishya has to ask, what is that sadhana chatushtaya? That is the question. Sadhana chatushtayam kim? Hey Guru, what is that you have used? Sadhana chatushtaya. What is that sadhana chatushtaya? Then the answer from the Guru is Nitya, Anitya, Vastu Vivekaha. This is one. Iha, Amutra, Phala Bhoga Viragaha. This is number two. All these are technical terms again, the meanings of which are not known to us, to the Shishya. And Shishya is going to ask again each one of these. That is the beauty of this Tattva Bodha Prakaranam, the text. It's a beautiful dialogue between Guru and Shishya. Shishya does not leave anything not known to him. He will immediately ask the Guru, who will very adequately answer. Iha amutra phala bhoga viragaha. Second one. Will somebody mute himself, please? Shamadhi.
Lenovo, please mute. Lenovo.
Yeah, this will be quite disturbing.
Nana, what I'll do, I'll mute everyone once and then you unmute yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go ahead now. Unmute.
Yeah, done. So second one is Nitya Anitya Vastu Vivekaha. The third one is Iha Amutra Phala Bhoga Viragaha. The fourth one is Shamadhi Shatka Sampatti. No, this is no. This is the third one, sorry. Shamadhi Shatka Sampatti Mumukshotanta Iti. These are the four one. What are these? Nitya Anitya Vastu Vivekaha, number one. Iha Amutra Phala Bhoga Viragaha 2. Shamadhi Shatka Sampatti 3. And Mumukshutvam Cha Iti. So this is the fourth one. So that completes the sadhana chatushtayam. So the question is answered. Sadhana chatushtayam kim is answered. But now each one of these will have to be answered because the Shishya does not know what these terms indicate. And so he asks again. Nitya Anitya Vastu Vivekaha Kaha. Hey Guru, what is that you said? Nitya Anitya Vastu Vivekaha. Then immediate answer is Nitya Vastu Vivekam Brahma. That Nitya Vastu is Brahma. Tadyatiriktam Other than that Brahma, Sarvam, all else is Anityam. All else is Anityam is what? That includes you and I also. As we think we are the body, it includes and dismisses us as Anitya Vastu. This body is Anityam. What you think you are the body. That is Anityam. Nitya Vastu Vekam Brahma. Ayameva Nitya Anitya Vastu Vivekaha. This only is the Nitya Anitya Vastu Vivekaha. Then the second question is what? Iha amutra phalabhoga viragaha. Iha is known. Iha means? Iha. Iha means?
Iha is this world.
Iha, in this loka. Amutra is the netherworld, Swargaloka. Okay. Iha amutra, this is known to the Shishya. Phala he knows. Bhoga he knows. That is enjoying the results of good action. Phala bhoga. Viraga. This viraga, he doesn't know what is that. So the question is raised. Viragaha kaha. Yeah, can you please lift this text? Yeah. Viragaha kaha. What is that viragaha? Iha swarga bhogeshu ichharahityam. Iha swarga bhogeshu. Iha swarga lokeshu bhoga ichharahityam. Iha swarga lokeshu. In this world, as well as in the Swargaloka, bhoga ichha, I will enjoy. Iti, that kind of ichha, that desire, rahityam, not having that, sublimating that ichha is called viragaha. That is equivalent to vairagya, viragaha. Then, shatka sampattihi. Shamadhi shatka sampattihi was mentioned, no? What is that? Shamadhi sadhana sampattihi ka. What is the Shamadhi sadhana sampatti? Shatka sampatti, there you said 6. And now I'm asking, what are those sadhana 6? Which are classified as Shamadhi shatka sampatti? Answer is Shama, Dama, Uparama, Titiksha. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Yeah, Titiksha, Shraddha. I want everybody to see this. Shama, Dama, Uparama, Titiksha, Shraddha, Samadhanam Chaiti. This Shamadhi Shatka Sampatti, these 6. Shama number 1, Dama 2, Uparama 3, then Titiksha 4, Shraddha 5, and Samadhanam 6. These are the Shamadhi Shatka Sampatti. Now the question will be raised. Shamakaha, what is that Shama you are saying? Manonigraha. This is the mastery of the mind. Mastery of the Chinchalam Manaha. Arjuna says, Chanchalam Himana Krishna Pramadhi Balavadrudam Tasyaham Nigraham Manye Vayoriva Sudushkaram. Bhagavan says, Asamshayam Mahabhav. This Manaha is difficult to be contained, but Abhyasena tu Kaunteya Vairagyena cha Gruhyate. You must practice the mastery of the mind so that the mind is always with you and it will listen to what you say. That is Manonigraha. And what is Dhamma? Dhammakaha. Chakshuradi Bahyendriya Nigraha. Chakshuradi Bahyendriya Nigraha. Beginning with Chakshu. Chakshu means eyes. Bahyendriya Nigraha. There are 5 sense organs. Those sense organs mastery is called the Dhamma. Why do you have to master the sense organs? Because sense organs have got a tendency to run away into their fields of activities, into their Vishayas. the objects of their desire. Like the eyes would like to see a beautiful landscape, a wonderful garden, lovely flowers, all those things, or the birds flying in formation up above the sky, all those things. Those are the Vishayas for the eyes. Ears, the Shrotram, the ears would like to hear what some good news, would like to hear, listen to some beautiful music, and the ears would like to listen to some praise of this Asami to whom the ears belong. All these things are the Vishayas for the ears, such like the rest of the three organs. What are the other three organs? Shrotram, Chakshuho, Sparshanam cha, Rasanam, Ghranameva cha. Acharya is going to unfold that regarding the five sense organs. Shrotram, ear. Chakshuho, eyes. Sparshanam cha. Sparshanam is the tvak, the skin, which is very sensitive to any touch. Sparshanam cha. Rasanam, the tasting tongue. The tasting tongue. Why I said tasting tongue is the tongue also talks. That the talking tongue is not the sense organ. The talking tongue becomes the karmendriya. Shrotram chakshuho sparshanam cha rasanam ghranameva cha. Rasanam is the tasting tongue. Ghranam is the gandhagrahanam. The faculty of picking up fragrance or even durgandham, whatever, right? Of smell, picking up smell. The capacity to pick up smell belongs to the nose. Okay, nose is another sense organ. Chakshuradi bahyendriya nigraha, that is damaha. Then uparamakaha. If you people closely observe, this upa occurs in a number of words, like Upanishad, Upanayanam, Uparamaha. You know the meaning of Ramaha. You know the meaning of Upa. Then Uparamaha is answered. Upa is near. Near to what? Near to you. Ramaha. And you are reveling nearer to you. Nearer to you means you are reveling within yourself by yourself. Uparamaha. Swadharma anushtanameva. Swadharma. What is your dharma? Swadharma. What is your dharma? The dharma is the Swarupa Lakshanam. What is your Swarupa Lakshanam? Happiness is the Swarupa Lakshanam. Swadharma anushtanameva. To be happy all the time. Swadharma anushtanameva. But what is our experience? We are generally unhappy all the time. So that means what? Uparama is absent. Uparamakkaha swadharma anushtanameva. Titiksha ka. What is this titiksha? Shitoshna sukha dukkhadi sahishnutvam. Only these are mentioned. Shetaha, Ushnaha, Sukha, Dukkha. Only two pairs of opposites are mentioned. There are several. Shetaha, Ushnaha. Okay. The cold and heat. Sukha, Dukkha. Okay. The comforting feeling and sorrowful feeling. Adi. Beginning with these. All these Sahishnutvam. What are the rest of the things? Jananam Maranam, that is another pair. Okay. Yavvanam Vardhakyam, another pair. Stri Purusha, another pair. Like that, you can have several pairs. All these Sahishnutvam. Sahishnutvam is forbearance. These things happen. The pairs of opposites keep on happening. Yavvanam gives way to Vardhakyam in course of time. This is normal in the realms of time. Shitaha, Ushnaha. In winter it is it is cold, and in summer it is warm. Shitaha, Ushnaha, it happens. During daytime it is warm, and during at night it is Shitaha, Shita, Ushnaha. These keep on alternating depending on the time of the day or depending on the season of the year. Shitoshna, Sukha Dukkhadi, Sukha and Dukkha. What you have attempted to do, if that becomes a successful, you are comfortable. That gives you Sukha. If that has failed, it gives you Dukkha. You are very frustrated. That is Dukkham. All these things, Sahishnutvam. Sahishnutvam, with the knowledge that these will be alternating, they will not be permanent. So I would better, with patience, endure the effects of these with that bhavana. If you endure, that is called titiksha. Shraddha kidrushi. What is the nature of Shraddha? Shraddha kidrushi. What is the nature of Shraddha? Guru Vedanta Vakyadishu Vishwasaha Shraddha. Having Vishwasaha is what? Vishwasa is not belief. Okay? Vishwasa is a kind of an acknowledgement of belief pending your inquiry. You want to inquire into that, but because it is coming from the Guru and it is coming from the Shastra, that Vedanta Vakya, which is the Shastra, you have the Astikya Bhavana. With that Bhavana, you assume and believe it is true and make proper inquiries. So it is a belief pending inquiry, that is Shraddha. And you have utter belief and you are committed to making proper inquiry. For that, adequate effort is required. Swajhaya is required. Manana is required. Contemplation is required. All these things will drive your Shraddha. Guru Vedanta Vakyadishu Vishwasaha Shraddha. Then Samadhanam kim. What is Samadhanam? Chitta ekagrata. Chitta ekagrata. Why do you have to have chitta ekagrata? This will happen when you are successful in contemplation. Successful in contemplation. If contemplation includes, say, dhyana also. If karma yoga gives you chitta parishuddhyam, this jhana and contemplation will give you mano naischalyam. It will ensure the mind is fixed on the chosen object of meditation. Chitta ekagrata, then ekagrata will be possible. Chitta ekagrata is a samadhanam. Mumukshutvam kim? What is mumukshutvam? Moksho me bhuyat iti ichha. May I be a fit person for moksha. And what is moksha? Freedom from the janana marana pravaha. Moksho me bhuyat iti ichha. Etat sadhana chatushtayam. These are the six what? Shamadhi Shatka Sampatti, he was mentioned, isn't it? Shamakkaha, Damakkaha, etc. All those things. These are the six. Etat sadhana chatushtayam. All these put together is sadhana chatushtayam. What are all those things put together? These Shamadhi Shatka Sampatti, Mumukshutvam, Nitya Anitya Vastu Vivekaha, Iha Amutra Phala Bhoga Viragaha. All these four put together, that is the sadhana chatushtayam. Chatushtayam is the four. Okay? Tataha, thereafter, tattva vivekasya, for receiving the truth of yourself, tattva vivekasya, adhikarino bhavanti. You want to know who you are? You want to know the reality of yourself, the truth of yourself? Then you acquire all those things. If you do not have any one of them, you are a person who is not a full adhikari. You may be some Madhyama Adhikari or an Adhama Adhikari, in which case what is going to be unfolded hereafter will as though enter your mind, but you cannot assimilate that because the Adhikaritvam you have not acquired yet. So you better possess all these sadhana chatushtayam completely. That is the udbodha of the Guru. Tataha thereafter, tattva vivekasya adhikarino bhavanti. Now tattva viveka, what is that? Yeah.
Could you quickly recap the fourth sadhana chatushtayam, that is Viveka Vairagya? And the second one I didn't get.
Okay. You joined the class just now?
Oh, I joined in the beginning today.
Then you couldn't have missed. Okay. Shamo dama uparama titiksha shraddha samadhanam cheti. This is.
I got that. I got this. Before that.
Please don't disturb
Okay.
me. You have asked a question, I am answering. You please lend me your ears. Right. Now,
thank you.
Yeah, the Shamadhi Shatka Sampattihi, that is one of the sadhana chatushtayas. Those have been enumerated here, which you say you are aware of. Then the other thing which you are not aware of is what? Nitya Anitya Vastu Vivekaha. Then Iha Amutra Phalabhoga Viragaha. Mumukshutvam. These are the three. This is the fourth one. Are you now up to date? Are you now up to date on this?
I didn't get the second one. I got the Nitya Anitya. I got the 6 Sampattis. I got Mumuksha. So I didn't get the second one.
Second one is Iha Amutra Phalabhoga Viragaha.
Huh.
This is actually the second one. Iha
I didn't get that.
Phalabhoga Viragaha. That is your desire to enjoy the phalas of your karma here and hereafter. That desire you will have to sublimate. That if you eliminate by sublimation, that is called viragaha. Then nitya anitya vastu vivekaha is what? Nitya vastu vivekam brahma. Tad vyatiriktam sarvam anityam. Ayameva nitya anitya vastu vivekaha. That is here. Nitya vastu vivekam brahma. Brahma is the only nitya vastu. That is the Sat Padardham. Sat Padardham is what? We will cover that. Okay.
Okay.
That is the indication. Nitya Vastu Vekam Brahma. Anything other than that. Tad Vyatiriktam Sarvam Anityam. Anyway, for the sake of completeness and clarity for the rest of the people who may not be asking a question like you did, I will cover this again. Sadhana chatushtayam kim nitya anitya vastu vivekaha, number 1. And nitya anitya vastu vivekaha kaha? Nitya vastu vivekam brahma tad vyatiriktam sarvam anityam. Okay, you are following this Sanskrit. Then second one is iha amutra phalabhoga viragaha. What is that viragaha? Iha swarga bhogeshu ichha rahityam. Then Shamadhi Shadar Sampattihi Kaha, Shamo Dama Uparama, Titiksha Shraddha Samadhanam Chayati. Then Mumukshutvam Kim, Moksho me bhuyat iti ichha. Etat sadhana chatushtayam. Balaji, can you please lift the text? Etat sadhana, here. Further up, some more. Yeah, here. Mumukshutvam kim moksho me bhuyat iti ichha etat sadhana chatushtayam. All this put together is sadhana chatushtayam, and you are required to have all of these in good measure. Adequately you must have this. Cultivate the habit of obtaining this if you don't have. Because for you to become an adhikari, tataha, thereafter, tattva vivekasya, for tattva viveka, for doing the discriminative knowledge and discussion on who you indeed are, tattva viveka, the reality of yourself, you become an adhikari. Adhikarino bhavanti. If you don't have, you are not an adhikari. You want to be an adhikari, you would better acquire all these things properly, adequately, with proper effort. If you don't have all these, okay? Then tattva vivekaha kaha. Now, can I, madam, go forward?
Yes, Nanaji, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Tattva vivekaha kaha. Atma satyam tadanyat sarvam midhyeti. That is tattva viveka. What is the discriminative knowledge of this truth of yourself, tattva? Tattva vivekaha kaha. What is that? Atma satyam. Atma satyam. Atma is true. Tadanyat sarvam midhyeti. Anything other than that is sarvam midhyeti. What does it tell you here? In the nitya anitya vastu vivekaha kaha. Nitya vastu vivekam brahma was mentioned, isn't it? Nitya vastu vivekam brahma. That is the nitya. Anything nitya is satya. Okay? The nitya vastu vivekam brahma. Here atma satyam. Satya vastu vivekam atma. Then is there not an identity between atma and brahma? Atma eva brahma. Natu tadanyaha. It is not other than Brahma. It is indeed Brahma. Is kind of established in the answers that the Acharya has given to the questions. Atma Satyam Tadanyat Sarvam Midhyeti. Anything other than that is Mithya. And what is Mithya? The Shishya did not ask. Mithya is what? That which is not, but looks as though it is Mithya. Examples are like Yatha Marumarichika, Yatha Rajju Sarpavat. Rajju Sarpavat means on the rope, which is Rajju, there is a snake. I don't see the rope, but I am seeing the snake and I am frightened. How does it happen? Because of you are unaware of the reality of the object there. And this, hello, can you please mute yourself? Unaware of the reality of that object there. And this happens because of ignorance. Because of ignorance, what happens? Because of the tamasic nature of the man, what happens is there is a covering of the real object. The rope is covered. The rope is covered. Avarana. Then the rajasic aspect of the man, we have covered in this Shraddhatraya Vibhaga Yoga. Sattva, Rajas, Tamaha, those three gunas. This rajasic aspect of man will project that object which is known to the mind, to his mind already, and that object which resembles what is there, resembling the rope is a snake. So you superimpose the snake on the rope. So the snake is superimposed. Okay, you have created the snake on the rope. Now what is there is the rope. Nitya vastu ekam rajjuhu. Tad vetiriktam sarvam anityam. That anityam is what? But anityam, how are you seeing? If it is anityam, if it is not there, how are you seeing the snake? So you are seeing the snake is true, but your seeing is untrue. That is mithya. Snake is mithya. And satyam is the rajju. That is how it is. Same thing, yatha marumarichika.
Nana, can you?
Yeah.
Sorry. Can you just repeat this rajasic aspect, creating the snake?
Rajasic aspect superimposes. Rajasic aspect superimposes the known object on the object that you have not discerned, on the object which you have with your tamas quality, you have covered the real object, which is the Rajju, which is covered. When it is covered, you are superimposing, using your Rajasic aspect of your Prakriti, the object that is already known to your mind, already known to the Rajasic mind, and that object is the snake, and that is superimposed. And you will think that is the truth, and you get frightened. You know that the snake is, you are seeing. The more you see the snake, the more you see the in and out of that snake. You have a feeling that the snake is as though lifting its hood, and now it is showing its fangs, and it is angry, and it is moving towards you. My God, you are frightened. All these things happen because of Ajnana Vashat. Ajnana Vashat, there is an avarana. And your Vijnana Vashat, this Rajasic Vijnana has given you the superimposed snake. Vikshepa, that is called avarana by the Tamoguna, Vikshepa by your Rajoguna, avarana, Vikshepa. These are the causes for the Midja snake to frighten you. The snake is not there. Did the rope undergo any change for you to perceive the snake? No. It has not undergone any change at all. But how could you see this? This happened. That you are seeing is true. But your witnessing is untrue. Your seeing is, yes, undoubtedly, you're frightened, you have seen the snake. And I was there as a passerby. I know the rope, it is not the snake. And I had come and patted you, consoled you, taken you to very near your snake, which is indeed the rope. You also appreciate that. Aha. So the snake is mithya. Swakale satyavad bhati. That is mithya. In its own period of time, it shines as though it is real. It not only shines as though real, it obscures what is the real object. The real object is the Rajju, that is obscured. That's Swakale Satyavad Bhati, Prabodhe Sati Asad Bhavet. The other example is the Jagat. The entire Jagat is pervaded by Kitaya. You don't see Kitaya at all. Kitaya is like the Rajju. You don't see Kitaya. And what do you see? You see different objects in the Jagat. Avibhaktam vibhakteshu vibhaktamiva chastitam bhuta brunna cha bhutastaha mamatma bhuta bhavanaha. Gita Vakyam. Avibhaktam vibhakteshu. This is not divisible. Kitaya is not divisible because he is Anantam. He is Sarvagatam. He is like Akasham, for instance. And that is not divisible. Kitaya is not divisible. He is Sarvagatotmatma. He is Kshetrajna. That Kshetrajna, Vibhaktameva chastitam, is as though divided as you, as I, as another object, as an animal, as a bird, as a fish. All those things. Avibhaktam vibhakteshu vibhaktameva chastitam. That is all. That is all because our inability to see the real object. The tattva of the object, the reality of the object is not perceived by us, by ajnanena. And what are you seeing? You are using your viveka, Rajasic viveka, and superimposing different objects as you like. And that is how you and I are different. Atma satyam tadanyat sarvam midhyeti. Midya is that. Now question is, Atma kaha? What is that Atma you are saying? Sthola, Sukshma, Karana Shirirat, Vyatiriktaha, Panchakosha Atitaha, San, Avasthatraya Sakshi, Sat Chit Ananda Swarupaha San, Yaha Tishtati Sa Atma. San means having been. Okay? Granting it is that. Sthola Sukshma Karana Sharira Vyatirikta. It is other than the Sthola Sharira, other than the Sukshma Sharira, other than the Karana Sharira. Compared to all these things, it is Vyatirikta. It is other than these three Shariras. Panchakosha Atitaha. It is beyond the Panchakoshas. Being this and Avasthatraya Sakshi. It is the very witnessing consciousness behind the three avastas. What are the three avastas? A question will be asked and answer will come. The three avastas, he is the Sakshi, Sat, Chit, Ananda Swarupaha. He is the nature of Sat, Chit and Ananda Swarupaha. That is his Swarupa. The Lakshana of that Atma is, the Swarupa Lakshana is Sat Chit Ananda, San, having been, Yaha Tishtati, who remains, Sa Atma. That fellow is Atma. That fellow is Atma. Now the question will be asked, what am I? Supposing you keep on negating what all you are not. Are you the body? You immediately answered, no, I am not the body. Why are you not the body? Because I am aware of the body. What I am aware of, I am not that. Are you the nose? No, I am aware of the nose, so I am not the nose, like that. And nose is a part of the body. The conglomerate of all organs of the body is the body, okay? And I am aware of the body, so I know I am not the body. When I am not the body, are you the prana? No, I am aware of the prana. I am inhaling, exhaling, and I know I am alive. I am not dead, so I am aware. And what I am aware of, I am not that. I am aware of the pen which is given to me for writing, and I am not the pen. I am not the piece of paper on which I am writing, because I am aware of the piece of paper. Whatever you are aware of, you cannot be that. You have to be something other than what you are aware of. So when you keep on negating what all you are aware of, are you the prana? No. Are you the mind? No. Are you the intellect? No. Are you your memory? No. Are you the ahankari who says, I am a man, I am a woman, I am a child, I am an infant, etc., etc.? You are aware of all those things, so you are not that. Then what are you? I am young, you are aware of. So that young I am not. I am old, you are aware that you are old. So you can't be what you are aware of. So what all you negate, neti neti iti vakyataha. I am not this, I am not that, I am not that. When you have negated what all you are not, all of which you are aware of, what remains is you. And what is that that remains? Based on what? You are aware of all those things you are aware of. That awareness is you. Atma kaha, that is the beauty of that question and this answer. Sthola sukshma karana sharirat vyatiriktaha. Other than the sthola sukshma karana shariras, panchakosha atitaha, it is beyond the panchakoshas. Avasthatraya sakshi, it is the mere witnessing consciousness of the three avastas. Sat Chit Ananda Swarupaha, its Swarupa is Sat Chit Anandaha, Yaha Tishtati, whoever remains, that Atma, there is Atma. Now 5 sheets, Shariratraya, Avasthatraya Sakshi, questions will be there, answers will come. See this. Can you please lift the text, Balaji?
Now, before we go further, when you talked about Atma and Mithya, and you Avarana Vikshepas related to the tamas and the rajasic aspects.
Did I say
anything?
Wait.
No. When you were talking about Atma and Mithya, that connection.
Okay.
You didn't say Atma is Mithya. You said Jagat is Mithya. Is there any aspect of the sattva that is related to this concept of Mithya?
No. See, sattva only. So endowed with the sattva guna, you will be in a position to assimilate the Vedanta Vakyas clearly, without any distortion. Like even when you see the Rajju, you will appreciate it is the Rajju if you are not swindled by the Rajoguna and Tamoguna. If those are subdued in you, in your mind, which through the eyes it perceived the rope, if the Sattva-guna Pradhana is awake at that time, you will not get disturbed by the snake. You will only see the rope. You will see what is. Okay?
Yeah, thank you, Nana.
That is the quality of Sattva-guna. Like when you go to a garden, you see a flower. Sattva-guna will immediately tell you that it is a natural flower. Whereas Rajoguna may say, no, it is not natural. I know, it is in the pot. It is only artificial flower. The plant itself, entire plant is a plastic plant. And that flower that is there is kind of inserted into some recess of the plant. And this is artificial. That is the difference between Sattva-guna and Rajoguna. How is it that Sattva-guna has proclaimed it is a natural flower? Sattva-guna, in addition to seeing, it has also picked up the gandha, the fragrance of the flower. Whereas Rajoguna failed to do that. And because it failed to do that, Rajoguna has, as though, superimposed the artificial flower on the beautiful natural flower. These are all the differences between the gunas. Okay?
Okay.
Can I go?
This is how, yes, Nana. This is how we perceive the world. So the more sattvic we are, the more true to reality we perceive.
Correct. You are likely to use your sattva-guna in trying to perceive Kitaya in the Jagat. It is helpful in that way. It is helpful in that way in the sense, when you come across a person whom you love, you see Kitaya, not the person you love. And you come across a person who is perhaps hate-worthy, who has insulted you, and who has planned to create a lot of trouble to you. And that kind of a person, Shatruvatu Vartate, that person also, you will try to see Kitaya. Whoever is troubling you is the body of that person, but the in and through of that person is the Kshetrajna, which is in you and in him. This is the wonder that Sattva-guna creates in you. The more leaning you have on Sattva-guna, the more objective you become. Okay? Abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha gruhyate. That abhyasa is being objective. And being objective is possible if you develop Sattva-guna to come into the fore in any of your transactions with the mind. Okay, now the questions are.
Then you're able to see Adveshta Sarva Bhutanam Maitra.
Correct. Like I I was telling, etc., regarding bhakti. Bhakti is not just limited to little actions, whereas the little actions are required as part of the bhakti, certainly. But we should not delude ourselves into thinking that what we have done is bhakti. No, it is not. If you delude yourself like that, you will remain there only, and there is no growth. When there is no growth, there is no sattva-guna which is coming into play for you to help you discover or rediscover who you are. So the mumukshutvam takes a backseat as though mumukshutvam is kind of dull, and when that is the case, when the karana is the mumukshutvam, based on which will make an adequate effort, karana is absent, the karyam will be totally absent. You will not put in any effort at all. And any effort you put in will be just for the sake of name. I have studied this for 1 hour, that is good enough, no more. Today is Sunday also, and there will be a lot of serials, nice serials coming on the TV. I'll have to devote some time for that. This is how your Rajoguna will simply harass you and hijack you. See,
but then we'll have to go beyond even sattva guna, isn't it? To become gunatita.
Correct, very right. Gunatitaha bhava, prakasham cha pravrittim cha, mohameva cha pandava, nadveshti sampravuttani, na nivruttani kankshati. When these prakasham, sattva-guna, prakasham cha pravrittim cha, pravritti is rajoguna, mohameva cha tamoguna, prakasham cha pravrittim cha, mohameva cha pandava, nadveshti sampravruttani, na nivruttani kankshati. When these happen to you, you don't hate. And when they go away, you don't clamor for them to come back. That is the guna atitaha. Yeah, they are coming. It is the nature of the mind to be entertained by these three gunas. It is the faculty of the mind to keep on desiring to be entertained. You are not the mind. You are the witness of the mind. This is where the sattva-guna also is kind of exceeded by you, transcended by you. Okay? Yeah, I think we will,
Yes, Nana.
we'll do this Sthola Shariram tomorrow. Okay? The questions raised are, here you said, Sthola Sukshma Karana Sharirat Vyatiriktaha, etc. You said. Sthola Shariram Kim? What is Sthola Shariram? Answer is given. Then, Sukshma Shariram Kim? Answer is given. Then, Sthola Sukshma Karana Shariram Kim? What is Karana Shariram? What are the Panchakoshas? What are the three avastas? All those things we will cover tomorrow. Okay? Reasonably well, we have started on Tattva Bodha. My request to all of you is, please ask any questions you have now. If questions related to Tattva Bodha, if you keep on asking during the course of 18th chapter also, that indicates how well you have understood Tattva Bodha. That is why the burden of my retake of Tattva Bodha is to ensure that the foundation is very well laid in your minds regarding Tattva Bodha and Atma Bodha. When these foundations are very nicely laid, the superstructure, which is going to be the 18th chapter now, that is the culmination of Gita Vakya. It is the Upasamhara of all the 17 chapters. It's a kind of summation of all the 18 chapters. That will be a beautiful chapter. 18th chapter is a lovely chapter and very easy to understand. But easy to understand, understanding is the part of the intellect. But your Shraddha will make you assimilate what you understood. That assimilation is important when we take the 18th chapter. That's why I'm not in a hurry to take up the 18th chapter immediately. Right? I beg your pardon for delaying 18th chapter coverage. We will certainly cover that. There's no doubt about it. And Kittaya village, we will do complete justice to Kittaya Vakyas through the Gita. Totally. Right? He is guiding us in and through all our efforts all along for these months, and he will continue doing that for a couple of months more. I'm very confident about that. Okay. Hari Om. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. Sarve Santu Niramayah. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Hari Om, Nana.
Hari Om, Akali. Have a nice flight. Thank you, Belaji.
Dhanyavad,
Yes, Nana.
Nanaji.
Thank you.
Dhanyavad. Hari Om.
Bye bye.
Bye.